What's going on, Caller? You're live with No Holding Thoughts?
Hey, so I want to talk about the whole polygamy thing.
Hey,
So
Caller.
I'm currently in a relationship right now, and my partner is a married person.
With me shooting in the gym.
What's going on, folks?
Yes.
Welcome back to the No Holding Thoughts podcast. We're your host, I'm Ra.
It's bruh.
AJ.
And on today's episode, we're going to get into, talk about...
Let me get a little bit of, I need some more volume, man.
You don't need no more volume, yeah.
It's good enough? It's good enough, Ra. Just tell me yes or no.
You good?
Alright. Okay, go ahead, Ra.
On today's episode, let's get into the topic of polygamy and how people feel about it.
How do y'all feel about it? Oh my God.
It was this question was posed on Facebook.
Yes.
You got a tad bit of feedback on it?
Yeah, it was a lot of feedback. It was a lot of yeses and a lot of no's, and I heard a whole lot of you out your damn minds. You know what I mean?
I want to hear some of these. You got some of the comments?
I can't see them at this point.
But
what's up? What's up, y'all? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Everybody jumping on. How y'all doing?
Yeah. So I was told pretty much to do this. You know, it was fan requested, and it's pretty much like a lot of people. Well, we got one person right there.
Right then and there.
She said, "I see nothing wrong with it." Okay. So since I'm a man, I'm gonna pass it off to the woman first. I want to know how she feel about it.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a no. Yeah, we gonna. I'm gonna have to acknowledge this fool over here in the corner to keep humming. Cause I didn't have no. I ain't have a babysitter today, so my puppy Beamer.
She said yes and no. Let's go.
What's yes and no?
What's yes and no?
No, if I could have a husband and a boyfriend.
Hold on. Let AJ. Let's see what AJ gonna say. Cause we ever hear dog sitting.
Yeah, that's what I was trying.
No holding thoughts became to no holding damn dogs.
My bad, y'all.
But come on.
I ain't a babysitter, so my puppy here. But
All
yeah,
right.
no, I'm gonna have to say no. Yeah, just a no for me.
It's a no.
Yeah. I do know a few. Well, it's normally around religion when the people that I know that deal with polygamy, you know, they have more than one wife or whatever. But I'm just, that's just gonna have to be a no for me. I'm not sharing. That's just what it is. I'm not sharing, and I would think that you wouldn't want to share me. I'm not doing it. I'm not sharing.
You're gonna have to get on these comments, brother. Because they gonna come at
That's just no. I mean,
Yeah,
I understand how sometimes women they want their space. Cause now the funny thing is I've talked to a few women that, you know, they may be one of however many wives, and they'll be like, you know, sometimes I just want, you know, my space, and you know, my sister wife, she gonna handle, you know, that day or whatever, and I get to do what I'm doing, but for me that's just a no.
This is my problem with it. Like, hold on. This is my opinion. Yo, what's up, Onk? And everybody that's on Facebook.
Hey y'all.
This is my thing.
What's going on there?
How do, like, everybody thinking about it more sexual.
Right.
I seen one person say, I'm gonna say about two people, say something about as far as like income, that makes it triple income. Or triple the help as far as like around the house. Just like what's that, Thursday we had the show and we was talking about there'd be parents living with their kids.
Right.
Now you have an extra person to help with those things.
First of all, there can't be two queens of a castle. It just don't work that way.
Hold on.
Like,
it's good that you said that. So I was told to ask this question. What about if it was 2 men and just you? Could you do that?
Yeah, I just know. Because it's just like, for me, it's just weird.
Because you
like,
said 2 queens in the castle,
right.
So now you got 2 kings. So now you got double the king. So why can't it be 2 kings now?
Well, I know from speaking for myself.
Okay.
Why I couldn't, because if whoever I'm with, I'm gonna need him to be an alpha. Like, my man has to be a man. How now? If he's an alpha, and he's, how that's gonna work with two alphas? Like, it can't be 2 alphas in a house. Like, it's just not. And I'm a submissive female when it comes to a relationship. That's me personally. How? Come on, yo, stop. You drunk?
You cool, man. Just keep.
But what I'm saying is, excuse you. I was getting back to it. What I'm saying is, as far as me, like I said, me being a submissive female, and my man being the alpha, I don't see how that's gonna work with two strong-willed men. Like, how's that gonna work? That's with like 2 queens. I just don't see how that's gonna work.
Listen,
It's
hey,
not
what's
gonna
up,
work for
Instagrams?
every woman.
Instagrams.
It depends
Listen.
on your partner and the mate they choose.
Yeah,
It depends on your partner and the make it.
That's the only way
Okay,
one person
I
is
agree.
doing it.
I agree to that. Right, put your head in.
No
right.
judgment by me. What somebody says it's for. It's not. It's somebody for everybody thing.
Phone is
Rotated.
Yeah, I mean that,
Jump
but
off
why
track.
everybody think about it is like it's a no. Like when you just even said for yourself, you just said I'm submissive,
Right.
and you said that pretty much how you gonna like respond to your man. But now you have 2.
I'm not.
But don't take the sex out of it. Just take
I'm
the sex out
not
of it.
even talking about the sex. That's,
Okay.
If you notice, the whole time we're talking about it, I have not mentioned sex, not one time.
See, but I know
To
that's
be
in the back of your
submissive?
head though.
No, because when people think of submissive, like, they automatically think like, oh, she either getting beat on or she just gonna do everything that she say. That's not all there is in being submissive to your husband.
Right.
And I gotta be submissive, like, but then like 2 of them, it's just, that's weird to me. What if the one wants something that the other one don't want? Now I'm confused as to who I'm listening to. It's weird. Like, it's just too much.
Or what if they tell you don't have to work no more? Now, because now
But
it's
what if
2
the one
men.
husband? But what if the one husband say I don't have to work?
It's a better chance of 2 than 1.
Yeah, I'm just nah. Just
True?
nah.
True or not true?
I mean, probably, but I know, like, for me, that's just gonna be a no. Like, I'm just,
I'm just saying, like, why everybody, just like we just said Tuesday, why everybody more so stuck on traditional, but instead of looking at like outside the box? I'm not saying yay. I'm not saying yes or no. I'm not saying anything as far as like how I feel, but my thing
no.
is.
We're gonna talk about these opinions. Remember,
Okay.
these are our thoughts and our opinions.
I don't think.
We talking about I gave my opinion, and then we gotta remember too, our opinion is just that, it's our opinion. It don't mean that it's gonna work for everybody. It
Right.
don't mean that that's what we're telling everybody to do.
Well,
that's just our thing.
Well, as a man,
right.
you know
What's
what
your
I mean.
opinion?
Two women would definitely be great.
Like, I bet it would.
Two
But
women.
If you
But
got a partner husband in the house,
nah, that's
Right,
because
shut up.
listen, but just think about it. Men is different. Men is more like territorial.
exactly.
Women is not like that.
Somebody said
Women-
jealousy can become a problem.
Women
That's
is
what
not
I'm
like
saying.
that.
But
Women
that's
is.
what I'm saying. When you just asked me about the 2 husbands, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is it going to be 2 kings of a castle? How's that going to work?
That's not. That's. That's not you to deal with,
If I'm
though.
rubbing his feet, now it's time for me to rub his feet. He mad. 'Cause
You got
it's
2
his
hands. You can
day.
rub one foot at a time.
No. If you rubbing the foot right, you need both hands
Okay.
to rub a foot right. Because you got to
Alright, well.
get in that middle. Yeah, women who rub their men's feet, they know.
Oh.
We got to get in there. I got to make sure that I'm rubbing the foot right. I need both my hands. I don't look like out here just rubbing both feet like this. What type of
And then let's just be honest. You can't exclude the sex part because certain activities lead to something.
So it's
So
gonna be I get so everyday porn shows. Is what
I'm just saying. Like,
No, but I'm just saying.
it's going to lead to something.
I
Depending
mean,
on
of
what you're
course.
doing.
I mean,
And
that
then
comes
it's
with
like-
that comes with
Yeah,
a relationship.
Yeah, just
That's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
gonna be a-
but
So,
I'm just saying.
you better be ready.
But most people answer based off of
the sex.
the sex part.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I seen a lot of no's.
It's more. To
I
it
seen
than that.
I seen a lot of people say yes Far as like financially, I seen a lot of people say no, but they said no. A lot of people just said no for whatever they reason. Some people said they back it up biblically. Some people said they back it up biblically.
What the?
Some people, yeah. So
I mean, in the Old Testament.
Right. So even with that, it's just like, oh my God, I wish the one young lady was on there.
Somebody said she can't do two men, and somebody responded, two bound to kill you. All you need is one.
I mean, but like
right, I gotta got.
Hold on. So I googled it because it was getting out of control. So I wanted to find it more like biblically, and I wanted to find it like what countries and stuff like that,
right.
or where do it come from, and all that other stuff, and how do people look at it. But what it said was mainly the people that's in that lifestyle is a person that have some sort of money, and by them having let's just say they rich and they able to create a bigger family. They never once said anything about sex. It was just like, oh, okay, well, a man was able to just take care, let's just say 10 women to create a larger family. So I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? Like that's a little like I'm like, damn, you don't look at it that way. Of course, as a man, I'm just thinking like, damn, two, you know what I mean? I get down with 2 women, like that's, right. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you looking at it like you talking about a second income, well, a third income, somebody else helping, far as dishes, schoolwork, stuff like that. I don't have nothing negative if that's what you want to, because this is the thing. People is fast to accept the LGBTQ community, but that right there, everybody like, oh no, it's the same difference. You should accept them. You should be able to love those people.
I mean,
I'm reading the comments, people knocking people that's living that lifestyle. I'm like, so if you was gay, you get mad because I don't accept your ways. But somebody want to live this particular lifestyle, having more than one husband, more than one wife.
But who's to say? But this is the thing. Who's to say that the same people that knock polygamy aren't the same people that's knocking the LGBTQ them.
And I think it's S or something like that now. They add another damn thing.
I'm just gonna say LGBT.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, but no, I'm just saying. And
he gonna say A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
But because you can't go wrong at that.
Instagram said not sharing my lady with nobody. Sex, money, don't matter.
Right.
I'm the man.
Right.
And man in all caps.
Okay. So now what if your woman, hold on, let me answer that one. So if it's okay for you to have a woman, like with that, is that a woman or
it's a man.
Oh, it's a man. So would it be okay? Would it be okay for a woman to come along to be the second wife or the add-on?
You gotta ask them.
No.
Come on, no.
But
you know what I mean?
Saying definitely gotta have some money. And somebody said it's like working. You can rotate shifts, 3 days on,
it is.
4 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off.
But a lot of women that but a lot of families that have that's what they do. They have their days. So,
right.
But even still, I need more than 1 day. I'm gonna eat every day.
But that's why a lot of people, when they got on, a lot of people was just saying based off their opinions, well, based off how they want to do it. It was one young lady that said, she said at this point,
he said no to answer your question.
Oh, okay, well, all right, well, to each his own. But it's some ladies, she throwing me off. But it was one young lady that got on there and said, like, well, as long as it works between the two. You know what I mean? If it can work between the two and they come to just an agreement then it won't be no jealousy or none of that other stuff because
Yeah,
these are the
You
guidelines.
can only assume.
I don't
You
care
can
about
only
No, I
assume.
mean, but
care.
I mean that
That's the thing,
comes
I know
with.
me. I don't care nothing about
I know
agreement.
people that started it. I know people
I
that
don't care
started
nothing about that
it
agreement.
that met each other all at the same time.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
It's not like
and I mean,
you in a
honestly,
relationship and then you find somebody. They all met each other at the same moment, and then that's how it started.
I mean,
So,
honestly,
I mean, you got no
if
other
they can
choice
do
but to
it,
trust at that
if
point.
they can do it, yo, big ups to y'all. And for the women that can do it, big ups to y'all because I give it to y'all. Me, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna need every day. I'm gonna need to be able to talk to you, see how your day went. I'm gonna need to be able to rub your back. I'm not sharing. I don't care about if she gonna get if I get the shoulders and she get the feet.
I like
Nope.
this one.
I'm
She
getting the
said,
feet
"Do you
too.
know how many marriages would last longer if they had two wives?"
But do you know how many marriages are lasting with the one wife? Like come on, that's
The
just,
divorce rate is retarded.
that's just ridiculous.
Are you serious? Like the divorce
That's
rate is crazy.
Yeah, well.
I don't know too many married people.
But okay, at the end of the day, also you got to look at reasons for why people get married. Sometimes people will literally
And why
get
they get
married,
divorced.
right? They'll get married just because they've been together for so long.
Well, the
and they
top,
feel
the
like they're
top
just
two
supposed
things
to.
is finances and cheating. That's why I break. But if you got some, I mean, if you got something new, you know what I mean? Like you got something to switch up
I
on.
mean,
That don't stop.
No, I'm but it's kind of it sounds a little harder if it's two women that you gonna go out and still do your
the
thing.
crazy part is,
Or if it's
is
two
that-
men, you gonna still
know
go
what's
out and do
crazy?
your
'Cause
thing.
You know what's crazy?
It don't stop.
I know somebody that was, well, theirs was religious reasons, but she had a co-wife, and the crazy part is dude still went out and cheated and got another chick pregnant, and they ran into the third girl, and she knew nothing about them. Like, yo, like you already had two, and that wasn't even enough. Like, and then the crazy part was, is like you wasn't even financially, you couldn't even afford the first two.
Right.
And I was like, I could not understand it, but like I couldn't fathom it. And that's why I said at the end of the day, also we got to look at why did they get married in the first place? Did they really get married because they loved each other? No, like that's not always the case. You will find people that will literally get married because I feel like I'm older. I've been with her all this time. I put her through so much, so I might as well. What? Like that makes no sense.
Right.
No.
It was one
no
woman
reason.
that said on there that if you think that you're gonna be with one person, male or female, for the rest of your life, you freaking crazy.
So you crazy? Because you were one person.
Hey, I'm telling you what the comments
I know,
say.
but I'm just saying. But see, these are the questions that I'm asking because I'm sitting next to two men
The
that
flesh will never be satisfied.
Huh?
So your flesh will never be satisfied? Your flesh will never be satisfied?
I don't agree with that.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that.
You're in a successful marriage and you love your wife. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's your dog. Like how you talk about your wife, that's your dog.
But hold on, time out.
But I'm asking
you
this
talk-
question for a reason. Though.
Okay, go ahead.
You see what I'm saying?
But hold up. But if you say that everything is if you talking about like, oh, okay, well, me and the woman, everything is good. We good pretty much. But just like Ross said, your flesh, you know what I mean? Like men crave other
All right,
women.
well, guess what? She gonna change her hairstyle. She gonna be a whole new girl. Like I don't know, but what I'm saying
that's
is,
not the same. That's
what
not the
I'm
same.
saying is, no, it's not the same. And yes, it is the same chick.
Room,
But
while you're in the kitchen.
shut up.
Same chick. Just saying.
Hey, Rock, come on. 'Cause it's moving
What I'm saying is, you're
Nah,
married.
We done missed
You're-
1,000 comments already.
You're married.
flowing through.
I wish
I'm
they
sorry.
call in, y'all. Like,
Yeah,
Call in, y'all, because these
Definitely.
comments
Hey,
definitely,
like, call in,
get out
y'all.
of troll.
Right.
Somebody said it earlier. I tried to jump in. They said the poly life is a whole effing vibe. I couldn't get to that. And they said
Right, like, call
the crazy
in.
part is men would have the polygamy relationship
Still cheat.
and would still cheat.
Right. Who said that? Like that comment for me.
Nah, I mean, but hold up.
Whoever
But
said that, like it.
we can
Men
go.
get tired of the same cat. You got
At the end of the day, when do we? You know what's funny? We said a few episodes ago when the comment that I made ain't nothing better than meow, but new.
Right.
Like And that's just what it is. It don't even matter if it's trash. It's just the mystery of figuring out and finding
She
out
listened to Terrence
what
Howard.
it is.
She don't know that.
It-
She listened to
Am
Terrence
I wrong?
Howard.
No, actually, I'm not listening to Terrence Howard. My uncle told me this. Shout out to White.
He listened to
My
Terrence
uncle
Howard.
told me this when I was 16. Because most people, most young women, they don't have those uncles or those men in their life that's gonna put them on the game early. And my uncle, thank God he did, but he put me on the game early. And that's what I'm saying. It's nothing better than Kitty but new Kitty in
Wow.
the mystery of figuring out if it's good, if it's trash, if
She
you never gonna
said,
hit it again.
she said, I don't even like bitches. I could never be with one. Not knocking it. But unless I can have two kings, I'll pass. So
Like,
And the
that's what-
next person said it's more exciting. I'm just saying.
But see, that's what we right now. I feel like we're still on the sexual aspect of it, like, but it's more to it than that.
no, and I get that. I mean, but
What if it's,
I mean, one of the
your
things
day?
that
Okay, what if it's your day? Say, you know, we say this is a polygamy situation.
right.
Just hypothetical, y'all out there. But say it's your day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he came in and he had a stressful situation and he really wanted to talk and he need his feet rubbed. You shut up.
I really don't want to talk.
Shut up. You need
You
your
should have reversed that.
Okay, well, say it's your
reverse
day.
it on me.
Say it's
Just-
your day,
yeah,
right?
right.
Say it's your day. Today is your day. I'm supposed to be with you this day, right?
Right.
You had a stressful day.
Damn
And
him,
you-
it's my day.
Shut.
No, I'm just saying that's the answer right there.
Right,
That's
but
the
that's what
answer
I'm
right
saying. It's your day. He already had his day, but he done had a crazy day, and he liked the way he get his feet rubbed. And he need this particular day. He need to come home and he need his feet rubbed because he just need to forget what happened, and he want to drink and he just want to chill. But he wants that foot rub.
Who
Because
say
he
you?
had
Who
such a
say
messed up day.
who? Who say?
Don't first of all, don't come at my
Who-
foot red because I
who-
feel like he about to say something. About
No,
the
no,
foot
no, 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 no. Who say that you gonna like make that better for me? Like, what if I feel like
Right,
that
but
you
what
not
if
the
your
one?
wife
Like,
do? What whoever the female is, I'm just saying hypothetically. If you know how, okay, prime example. Again, I can use you again as a I can use you in as reference because you are married.
Right.
If you had one of those days and you like, yo, I gotta go home to my wife, like, cause I feel like I just need to talk to her. Like, I just want to
Right.
sit with her, chill with her, and talk to her. And this is that particular day. This is how you feeling at that moment.
But hold up.
But it ain't your day.
Right.
So you don't get no foot rub. You don't get that company today. It ain't your day. She gotta make sure he cool. Cause it's
But
his
let me
day.
ask you, what if it's not like that? Like, what if, like how you use the foot rub?
Right.
What if? Well, I'm not using two men in this situation. I'm using two women.
Of course you are.
But
Of course you are.
but what if this wife is not good at foot rub,
Right.
and instead of me cheating and being like caught up with somebody else,
Right.
I have a second wife
Right.
that's great
But
with
it
foot
ain't her
rubs.
day. That's the thing. And that's
I
that's
don't
what you
think-
gotta
I don't-
understand.
I
Because
don't.
a lot of times
It's rules. That's why
Right,
you. That's
it
why you
is
put the
rules.
rules in. That's why you
Right.
put the rules into place.
Right.
I don't think it would be
But,
no
but,
day.
but
You
life
tripping.
changes
It's-
the rules
it's
too.
most
though.
definitely-
That's
yeah.
that's
Life
the
can
point
change
she's trying
the
to
rules. Life can
make.
change
Right, and I'm
the rules.
okay with
That's
that.
what
Whenever
I'm
the
saying.
guidelines on something can happen where it's like, okay, we know these are the guidelines, but
Right. And who's to say, because you might have 3 days with this person, 3 days with that person, and that 1 day to yourself. But what you got to understand with females too, and females, we tend to be more emotional. If I ain't seen you in like 4 days and I'm missing you, and I want that time that I'm supposed to have with you, and you like, yeah, but you know, she give good foot rub. I cut your foot off. What you talking about? It's my day. No, you're not. Guess what? You gonna
But that's
wait
what I'm
till
saying,
you
like,
gonna
when
wait
you-
till it's her
when you-
day, and
I-
then you're gonna get that foot rub.
I would assume
But today
going
ain't
into
that day.
going into that lifestyle, they had these particular
Yeah, they
conversations.
do. They had these.
You know what I mean?
and
So
they had
just to
these
make
rules
sure,
established.
right? So just to
Right.
make sure
Right.
that they won't have any problems on the, you know, in
Right.
the long haul. So it like these things probably won't come up. But this is my thing: the divorce rate is so high. Some people, Rod even just said on Tuesday how people just don't even feel like marriage is not even for them.
Okay, so if it ain't for him, it ain't for him.
No, and I'm cool with that.
Right.
I mean, whatever. But at the same time, why is that? Why do people feel that way? Because people don't want to be locked down to one person.
But that's not always why. That's not always why. Sometimes they don't want to get married because I know a few people that be like down with the white man in their business, and they don't feel like they have to go in front of the courts and prove that they love each other and put it on paper as far as courts. But I know people that have done the spiritual ceremonies and in their eyes, because in their thing, they're like, I done stood before the, whatever priest or minister or whatever the person is that's going to officiate the ceremony, but they like, I done stood in front of this person, we stood in front of God, or if they're not a religious person, we stood in front of Mother Earth or
That's
whoever
true.
they stood in front of, and they're like, this is my wife because I took this person as my wife. I don't need no courts, and I don't need them all in my business telling me that this is my wife. There's people that do that.
Hold on. I'm
what
not
I'm
saying,
saying?
hold up, because I'm not saying that it will fix the divorce rates, but I'm just saying.
But when he
why
was talking about people feel like marriage is not for them, it don't have nothing to do with being locked down. 9 times out of 10.
No, I'm reading
because
it.
of those reasons.
No, I read the comments. I read every single comment, and one person, I'm not saying if it's male or
Go
female,
ahead.
they said that I don't want to be locked down to one person.
Okay.
So that's probably why they don't want to take that leap. But if they can marry 2 of the opposite, then they probably be with it. But who's to say that? I mean, like, hey, to each his own.
Yeah, somebody made a comment on that. It was like, if you get tired of one, what's stopping you from getting tired of 2?
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. The same.
I mean, we can make
All I'm
excuses.
saying is,
We can
because
make excuses
even
for
still-
everything.
Okay.
We can make excuses for everything. What's the point of even getting married? What's the point of even
What's the
being
point
with
of-
one woman?
What's the point of having them 2 kitties? Okay, you done been with them 2 kitties for 3-4 years. All right, you know what? Yeah, I got 2.
Why you work for a
But-
job that only pay $10 an hour when you need to be making $20 an hour?
Okay,
like
because maybe they didn't go to school for a job
but we
that pays
can
$20 an
always
hour.
say
So
the
it is
reasons
what it
why
is.
to something.
Right.
But we talking about results. We talking about simply results. And some people it could work for. That's all I'm saying.
And some people it could not work for. I know that I'm one of those people. It's not gonna work for.
Did you ever do a threesome before?
Not gonna work for me.
Did you ever do a threesome before?
Who, me?
What the fuck? Yeah, you.
Don't put me on blast. I-
Whoa! See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Boom. Boom. You see what I'm saying? Right, did you ever do a threesome before?
I'm not doing that.
Right, you gonna try to put people on blast?
Huh?
I'm not doing
Did you do a threesome?
Not doing that. Not doing
Did you
that.
do a threesome before?
I'm not doing that.
Did you do a threesome before?
I'm not doing that.
Did you do a threesome before?
I'm not doing that.
Have you done one before?
I'm not doing that.
Have you done something in the bed with more than one person?
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Easy. I just did what Rod did.
Now he ain't doing it.
Yeah. But obviously, so if you could do a threesome,
Who the hell said I did one?
hey, you ain't say you
Did
didn't.
you do one?
You ain't say you didn't.
You didn't
You
either.
ain't say you
You
didn't.
ain't say you didn't either.
Hey, I said I ain't into that. That's what I said. That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said. You said
Right, what
I
you
ain't
say
doing
again?
that. He said I ain't doing that.
I ain't
You know
doing
what
that.
he
That's
said?
what
He
Rod said. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
He said
I said I ain't doing that.
And I said I ain't about to answer that.
She said, yeah, you put me on the spot. If I ask you, if I say, can you be with 2 men? You said, hell no.
Hell no.
So when I asked you this is your threesome, you sitting up here, don't put me on the spot like that.
Because at the end of the day, who's to say that situation went?
No, I'm just saying.
Most
No,
people would think that it went. Like, who's to say that?
no, I did that
At the end
because
of the day,
the point
I don't like
is,
sharing. It is what it is. I don't like sharing. I don't like sharing. I ain't share my food. I got a whole bunch of brothers and sisters. I don't like sharing with them. I barely like sharing with my kids. But I gotta share with them because they, that's my son and that's my daughter, and they, they all that. But I don't like
hey, if
sharing. And that's
anybody
just what
who
it
is
is.
in-
I don't like sharing.
hey man, y'all better call in, man.
I know y'all
Why
drunk. Why y'all
why
not
you wait
Listen,
till I
y'all
start
need to
talking
call
and
in.
They
start
got the number, right?
yelling? Why did you wait till I started talking and start yelling?
My bad. We just started yelling about it.
Y'all, because somebody said y'all should have somebody who's in a polygamous relationship call in. Go ahead and call in, y'all.
I
If
know,
anybody
somebody-
who can shed some light
Did y'all
about
put the number?
results.
Did y'all put the number?
Wow, hold up. She said, I'm not doing no threesome, but I would marry a man that already have a wife. What the hell is that?
But that don't mean that it's gonna be a threesome.
What you think it's gonna be at some point?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
on,
Y'all
man.
so stuck on the sexual aspect of it.
No,
it
it's
don't mean that there's
that's
no
an
threesomes
addition.
going down.
That's an addition.
Shut your ass. Shut up.
Hold on, time out. If it's, I mean,
Nah.
you know.
Nah.
Poly relationship with 2
Nah.
bisexual women is,
What?
I think they say the
How
hell
do we
of
even get to
effing
that?
fun.
How do we even get to
Hey,
sexual?
man,
What?
These are the comments. What you want me to do?
Craziness.
Hold on, let the people talk. Let the people not talk. Please call in, y'all.
Did you put the number
I'm not
in the
doing that.
comments?
One
Yes,
woman
the
is
numbers.
enough.
Hold on, let's put the number in the comments one more
put
time.
the number in the comments.
Because
And
I mean, I'm not gonna know who you is. I'm not gonna ask you who your name is.
Oh, there was a phone call that we missed.
was it?
Ain't no phone call we missed.
Who said they called?
We over here. We got
Said,
T-Mobile.
I'm with you, sis. If I have to share it, ain't worth it.
Right, like I'm not sharing nothing.
Hold on. I want to see who said that.
I'm not sharing nothing.
Oh, okay. But the thing about it is, my thing is, nobody can have a wrong answer, right?
Right.
Hold on, let me just say this.
These are
There was a lot of
opinions.
comments
These are
that was in there.
opinions.
It was starting to
I
get
feel like I
disrespectful.
speak it down.
It was starting to
You don't like
get
to talk about
semi disrespectful because people start bringing religion and all that stuff. That you know that stuff. I'm a religious person, but at the same time, the show in the question that the young lady posed, it was not based off of religion. She was just asking a question.
Right.
Now, if you want to add your religion or why you don't want to do something, I'm cool, but keep it cool because somebody else, you could be a Christian and that person could be a Muslim for however that they raised, but respect
Right.
where they come from.
Right.
One young lady said on there, she was just like, oh, well, read the Bible and all this other stuff. But what if that other person was a Muslim?
The you know, the Islam part and the Christian part, a lot of people don't realize like it's kind of hand in hand. It's just a lot of the traditions are different. A lot of the traditions, and then you know, it's a lot more than just the traditions. Also, it's not an episode about religion. So,
but you know what? But this is what I was thinking about when I was at home.
Because polygamy most definitely was in the Old Testament of the Bible,
and it was.
So, that's what I'm
Samuel had.
Right. How many?
That's why. Don't do that.
That's
Don't do that.
what I'm saying.
Because I don't want to.
But what we have to remember.
Right.
Oh, somebody calling. It was in the Old Testament.
Hold on.
Before
Time out.
the New Covenant. Right.
What's going on, caller? You live with No Home Thoughts?
Hey, so I want to talk about the whole polygamy thing.
Hey,
So
caller.
I'm currently in a relationship right now, and my partner is a married person, and we're in the process of us getting married as well.
Okay.
It works for us.
Okay.
It works for our whole situation.
Everybody know about each other?
Which
Which
one's the class?
I don't know.
Hold on. Hey, okay. Woo! I wanted to make sure I didn't get you the
Now,
wops, girl.
let me ask you a question. How did this relationship come about? How did you find this married man?
We was working together. We worked together for 3 years before we even started talking on one of those levels. And then we was just cool. We was talking. We would just hang out outside of the building, talk, everything else. We exchanged numbers, and it went from there.
Now, when you found out he was married, what went through your head at the time?
When I found out he was married, I was like, listen, let's just have fun. Let's just see where it goes. No regrets, no drama, no nothing. Just
What's the
have
next?
fun.
What are you doing?
So it started off as a threesome, like he was trying to bring you in, or you already had plans of being a part of it?
It was never more than words, so I'm going to be with his wife or anything else. It's none of that. I don't deal with her. She doesn't deal with me. We are separate people. We have separate lives. We
So-
can share them.
Wait. And this is not. Is this based off? Because I'm not trying to get too into your business. So if it's too much, just be like, I'm not doing it. But the question that I wanted to ask is this around religion or you guys are just
I'm
like
not Muslim.
okay, and that person
He
is
is.
okay,
He
and
is.
they're probably married Islamically, and you're
No, they're married legal. No, they're married
legally.
Are you going to become a Muslim?
She said no.
No, I didn't say that. I don't know. I don't have no problem with it. For me, religion, I'm a believer that you are what your husband is.
Okay,
So for me, I'm open. I'm very spiritual. So I don't have no problem. I understand all religions. I see how they're all connected.
That's
You see what I'm saying? So that's not an issue for me.
That's her husband.
What?
So let me ask you, how long was they married before you got involved?
So believe it or not, when we started messing with each other, they had only been married for 3 months.
That's crazy as hell. I mean, that's just my opinion.
How long is it now? Like at this point?
At this point, it'll be 2 years in February.
Oh man.
That you've been dealing with him along with her,
Yeah.
and it's been working out perfectly fine.
It's
No,
working out.
okay.
We don't have no issues.
Everybody's happy.
No nothing. Me too.
So
Alright.
you guys had to sit
Yeah,
down and
yeah.
she found out. Like how did you guys bring it to her? Because you said originally, you know, you were like, you know, we're just gonna
You
have
gotta
fun.
understand, that's something that I don't have to bring to her. That's something he has to bring
Right.
to her because he's married to her.
Right. But with you being a
So for
co-wife,
me-
because no, what I was asking is because from what I understand, and I could be wrong, other people in the comments, because you know they'll jump in the comments and grind me up. But from what I understand is when there's a co-wife, that you know there is a meeting that's taking place as far as the
Right.
co-wife. That's why I was asking
Right.
when you were brought in,
So,
or were you brought
we're not
in?
married yet. We're not married yet. We're doing the process. We're going to start doing that process.
So
what y'all been doing the
So my
past 2
question
years?
was how did the wife find out?
Fucking.
He was from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm
He's
I'm
from
sorry.
Atlanta.
I'm sorry. He's a fool next to me. So please, if I start laughing,
I'm sorry. I'm just
don't think I'm
I'm
laughing
just
at you.
kidding.
He's a fool.
I'm just kidding.
For my situation, I didn't have to bring that to her. That was for him to bring that
Right.
to her. So because of how their relationship is, he brought that to her. And she was okay with that.
Oh. Okay. I mean, well, if it worked for y'all, like I told you, I give y'all class.
Now I got a couple questions.
I can't
Like-
do it. I'm
Like
cutting
AJ
everybody.
said, if it's too personal, you ain't got to answer it. But
Right.
like, what are some of the rules that go along with it? Because
Or have
like,
y'all
what was the
established rules
conversation?
yet?
How was the conversation? What was it like for it all to go down? Because
hungry. I'm some shit.
just
I'm hungry, yeah.
let us know how all that went.
So as far as the rules, like when we first started just dealing with each other, you know, our rules was like whenever we had time, because I worked a lot of jobs and, you know, he was doing his work and being with his family. So for me, it was like, listen, I only need this amount of time right here. So for me, I do 3 days on, 4 days off. I don't need every weekend. I ask for a day a month and I ask for a vacation a year. And then my time from here, because I'm not trying to be up under him all the time.
What about the income? How does that work out? Do you guys all the three of y'all tackle the bills of every household together, or is like his separate with his wife? And how does that go when it comes to money?
So I have my own place, they have their own place. So he helps me out here, and he does whatever he does there. I don't have nothing to do with over there. Over there is over there. That's their family, and that's what they have going. That's what they have going on. What we have going on over here is what we have going on over here.
I thought the co-wife situation was a different sort of situation as far as the co-wives, because
So
from
it's just like with everything, you bring on how you want it to be. This is how certain ways it's supposed to be. Yes. Does it work like that? Does it always flow like that? No. So for us, this is how it's flowing for us.
Are there plans for kids in the future?
So I asked for a kid, and that's something that I recently asked for.
And what was the response?
what is he doing?
That's something that we're working on.
Okay.
So
So
it works for us.
This
Hey,
fool,
Rock,
hold
can I
on,
get-
no.
can I get a
Please
little
let-
change?
Please let this fool ask his question because he dying over here.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead. fool.
Go ahead.
I just
Right.
want to know.
Almost jumped out his chair. Hey, Instagram.
Like at any point, do you all like?
Like, what about the
Is
siblings?
it all y'all together? If it's a
Never.
sexual thing,
Never.
or it's
You
always
keep
separate?
talking about this three.
Whoa.
Not, it's separate. Like,
Okay.
I don't, listen, first off, I don't like girls enough to do anything with no girls.
Okay, so
You
now,
need to bring a threesome to the idea at my table.
okay, so now let me ask you this question.
Wait, I missed that last comment.
So
what was it?
yeah, you missed it. They kept the replay.
catch it on YouTube. No thoughts.
Shut up. Y'all get on my nerves.
When it comes to knowing that your man is with another woman, knowing that it obviously is his wife, we established that already. How do you feel knowing that he's having sex with his wife?
You always drawing.
His
You always drawing.
wife, and not with you at the moment.
And that, so for me, I don't think nothing about them. It's about us. Like, so when he's with me, he's with me. He calls me like, babe, I need some. All right, come on. All right, when you come home.
So-
all right, whatever. So it's never about their situation. He's make sure that that's them over there. We don't ask those questions about over here.
I don't think she
You know,
lied because
that's
he was married when
it.
she
It doesn't
married.
work for us.
So let me ask you, why would you want to take a man that's married and have a situation when you can have a man all to yourself?
Cause I don't want to give y'all that much time.
So it
I
sound
like
like
that
you,
damn answer.
it sound like you need a like a puppy and a trip to Condom Kingdom. I'm just saying.
No, it sounds like that she might be getting on people's nerves. That's what it sounds like.
She be getting on people's nerves. What?
No, it sounds like
I definitely don't do no, but sometimes you don't want to deal with somebody all the time, every day. If y'all sit back and you really take time and you take a week away from your wife and go on a home vacation and you come back, you miss her more.
The crazy thing
I don't
is
wanna
that
go on
like
vacation.
I mean
listen,
yeah.
I actually
but
I mean, because, you know, most women, and definitely like AJ, she said that she's so selfish that she can't see her man being with somebody else. And the thing about it is, I actually respect your call. Because
because she called.
you know, you're totally honest, and you like, well, listen, I don't want to deal with people all the time. It sounds like you're a career
motivated person.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's what your focus is. And when I do need a man to shovel all this damn snow off my car, I call him up, and this is what I need. But I don't want to deal with this a man all the time.
I had to pay the
So
smoker.
that's why I respect.
I had to pay that smoker $15.
That $15 to shovel off your car.
I'd have came
And
and
look,
shoved your
he
car.
did
Shit, I would've did it
First
too.
of all, I was mad, but I did the
I did it
steps.
14.
I did the steps, and then I went to go down to the bottom of the steps and say, yeah, nah, this ain't, this not gonna happen. I just found that smoker, $15. I said, all right, bet.
Okay. Well, listen, Carla.
$15.
You do you. Cause that's what they saying on there. Nobody not knocking you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You keep doing you.
Right. If it's working, baby.
And if it's working,
Hey.
and
So-
I definitely appreciate you.
What do you think if somebody wanted to participate in a polygamous situation? What would be the best advice you would give them?
Yeah.
They gotta make sure that they're prepared for that. They gotta mentally be prepared for it.
What's the
And that's
mental?
it. Like, if you can't handle the idea of your man being with somebody else, then that's it. For me, it's like, I will never think about my man cheating. I just be like, oh, he with her, that's fine. If he was to
what if he
leave her,
not?
I'm scared.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask you this question. Is it that you're comfortable with this situation because you have low self-esteem?
Fuck no.
That's fine.
I mean, no, let it go.
Answer as honest as you can.
Yes. I mean, because the thing about it is, if you know you look good, you can get any
What
man.
would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 10. You can't use 7.
You can't use 7.
Now you can't use 7.
And you can't use 7.
I'm a motherfucking 20, okay?
Woohoo! Listen,
Why you drop your back?
It's nothing.
that's what you're supposed to say.
That's not the issue for me. I just like the way
That's not what you're supposed to
we
say.
are with each other. I have never experienced like how we are, how we communicate with no drama, no nothing. Even like if I feel something on my heart and I need to voice it, he listens. He takes it in. You don't get too many guys.
But what if it's not your day though? What if it's not your day?
They don't do that.
She said
She did.
she said they're gonna be doing 3
So
three on 4 off.
We share, we alternate days, we do that. But I talk to him all the time. I talk to him every day.
I'd have been like, look here.
All right, one
Ain't
last
your
question.
day.
Hold on. I got one question. You made a comment. You said if he was to leave her, you'd be scared. Would you be scared because now
Then you gotta deal with them all the
you gotta
time.
deal with him all the time? Is that the issue?
No, because it's like, all right, it's like right now, you know where he's at. You know what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? But it's like
suspect.
that switch up. It's like, oh shit, like, all right, now I need to figure this out. Like, if he was to come to me and be like, all right, I'm leaving her, but I want to take on somebody else, that's that. But most guys, I don't know, like.
What if he wanted to leave her and take on you by yourself?
Come move the phone over something.
I don't know if I can handle that.
She said, read that.
Because I'm a real caring person. I'm very submissive. So, like, I could. Every time he comes, I could. I do all the things. Like,
She just answered the
I don't
question.
want to do that on a 7-day period. Like, that's too much. That's draining. You become more of that person, and you tend to lose yourself sometimes.
Yeah, but what if you guys that have kids? You're gonna have to do more things on a regular basis anyway. That's kind of draining.
We have kids. Let's go the same way. Don't switch nothing up now, buddy, because we got a kid.
So you're not gonna be a mother every day?
I'm gonna be a mother every day. The
That's-
kid is gonna be with me every day.
That's what I'm saying.
The kid will see him when he comes.
That's nothing about that. I'm talking about you having to put out more energy than what you're expending right now. You're gonna have to do that if you have children.
It's different when you have children. You putting out energy on your children compared to putting energy on one man. It's two different things. It's two different levels. You love your kids differently than you love your husband.
Okay, let me ask you this question, because since you're not married to them and they're married, is this considered like a side chick situation?
I think the first time.
If that's what you want to call it, then that's what you can call it. Everybody calls something differently. It depends on you.
How you feel?
We're working on the process of that.
Hold on.
If you giving me everything that you're giving your wife, how am I side chick?
Okay, let me
How
ask
am I
you.
side chick if I'm getting days too, I'm getting vacations too, I'm getting my bills paid too.
You getting bills?
Because you wasn't the
And
wife
you got
at
something
first.
else.
Hold on, time out. So
Something
you
else.
never interact
That's a
sexually with the other female?
No.
She said that.
Right.
I just had to. I had to
Keep trying
confirm
We
that.
keep talking about. Is this the threesome again?
No.
I didn't ask that question before.
Yes, you did.
No.
Already.
I asked about the threesome. It's all three of them. But now did y'all ever encounter each other? Just you and her?
She
Just you
said
and her?
no. She said no. She said that early on.
Oh, this is a little different because okay, I'm gonna leave that.
What's in that iced tea bottle?
Thank you for calling in.
Well, you
Right,
know what,
thank
caller?
you,
We
caller.
learned a lot from you today.
Yes.
We appreciate the call,
we
and
really appreciate
please
that.
feel free to call in when we speak on other topics. And if you
Yes.
have anything, if anything happens in a relationship, you want to call us and talk about it.
Now we have to hear her piss.
Yes,
Like,
you can
no.
be
She said,
on air.
She laughed. She
With her
laughed. She
on air
laughed.
therapy.
She laughed. She
From
said,
here on out.
"Shout out calling y'all fools."
Now we got to hear more about this. You got to check in with us weekly. What's going on with that?
Yes, listen, I appreciate that call. Thank
Yes,
you.
we do, cause we
problem.
won't get no
You
calls.
know what
Right.
Same to you.
I'm hungry. I don't know about y'all.
When she first jumped on, somebody in the comments said, "I recognize that voice."
I know that's crazy.
She said yes, a whole separate relationship. That's what one of the comments. But I didn't think like
Oh, she
that.
said she wanted to call in, but she was reading the comments too much.
Wait,
Yeah,
call the hell in.
call
Listen,
in. We have
call
a line
in.
now. Go ahead and
Call
call in. We wanna
in.
hear
Oh
about
my
this.
God, that was crazy. That was crazy. Because
we got like 10 minutes.
The camera had to be charged. We was running low. We was draining that battery. It be his face expression. Yeah, that's what they talking about.
Right,
His
yes.
face expression,
Right. Eyes pop all out his head.
hey, listen, man, I can't help it, man. I'm just a fool.
I'm about to say, if you going over there and give my dog some peanut butter.
I can't help myself. I mean, based off of what she said, if people believe in a monogamous relationship, then you should.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes, caller.
Hey, caller.
Yes, you want to know.
You're
what the-
live on No Holding Thoughts.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So I'm just going to speak to the last caller, right? So the way I feel is like she's not thinking ahead. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can try this for now, but the thing is you're not thinking about all the possibilities. Like let's say for instance, she gets pregnant, they have a child, that child has, difficulty, some type of health issue or something like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More time is going to be required with that child. It's not going to be a part-time situation. That may make that other wife feel some type of way.
I didn't think of that.
Well, I mean, that's far
I'm
fetched.
just saying because no, but it's really not far-fetched because it's life. I'm just
This is
using
true.
that as an example.
Hold on,
because
time out.
it's
But you
something that
use-
happened in life.
You use a sickness to say this. You know what I mean? But most kids come out healthy.
But some
So
kids don't.
let's just say, and keep in mind, based off of how he's treating her, she like it. She enjoy that because of her career or whatever she do for a living. And
Right, but when you bring a child into the situation,
Right, it's a
that
different
changes
situation.
things.
but it probably won't in her eyes.
Right.
She probably not looking for a dad to be there. She probably not looking for a dad to be there 7 days a week.
I mean,
because she only getting 3 or 4 days a week.
Right. And the thing is I get what caller is saying now, because like I understand where sis before was what she was saying when she was like, I'm cool with this, and my days is no, y'all will stop cutting me off. No,
I'm just picking the mic up. I'm just picking the mic up.
Cause you be saying that you cut me off. If she's cool with the 3, or 4 days that she gets, she's cool with the 3 or 4 days. But I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. It is it's not far-fetched, because more kids are coming out with asthma now and all types of disabilities than ever before. So if that child, God forbid, because I'm not wishing this on her, but God forbid if something was to happen and that child has a sort of disability, or he's on the or he or she is on the spectrum, that child would require more attention.
Even
because
more
they're
than
on
that.
this right.
That child is going to grow up.
More than 3-4 days.
That's the biggest thing. That child is going to see what's going on. That child is going to grow up.
And we don't know.
Why pop
especially
over here on
kids
Friday,
that-
Saturday, Sunday?
Cut me off again. And especially kids that are on the spectrum.
I think Rob was making a great point. Like
He was. It wasn't his turn though.
She want to keep on
It
talking
was,
about
but
the
it wasn't his turn, because this is the term that's used when they're on the spectrum. If the child is on the spectrum, we don't know how that will affect that child. So I understand what she's saying.
Life is life. Y'all understand
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
anything can happen. What if he gets sick? What if he get hurt on a job? That's
Right.
going to change the dynamic in all of their lives. You
But
understand
she
what I'm saying?
made it clear to everybody
Crystal.
that
She's cool with it.
she is okay with the time that she get. And she said she not even looking for another relationship, because I asked her that question.
Yeah, she did.
Like, well, why you don't want to be in? She said, well, because I don't have time. She like, well, I'm gonna work. I love the time that he give me. He check on me, whatever, and I only have to deal with these particular days.
Yeah.
She's okay with that.
But let me ask you this though. If a child comes into play, don't you think that's going to change?
No,
Man.
I don't think so, because for the
Man.
simple fact that
Especially
she's
when that baby
okay
first
with
get
it.
there, when that baby first get there and you tired and you most definitely
Thank
want
you.
a break, oh
Thank
my
you.
God, you be ready to pull your hair out.
Well,
That baby-
based off
and
of
that baby up
what she
looking at
said,
you,
based off of what she said,
She's a
that,
workaholic.
Man.
She don't have time and all that.
Right.
Hold on, but based on-
So once you have that baby,
And that
all
baby
of
like, look.
changes.
yeah, that,
but based off of what she said, keep in mind,
Maybe that's
keep
what
in
they're
mind,
What?
this guy didn't have a threesome. He said that. Keep in mind, this sound like a different type
How
of
did we
dude.
get to the threesome?
Hold on, no, because he didn't bring her into the bedroom with his wife. This is separate.
Right.
This is a separate type of relationship. This is, okay, I'm going over her house. I'm going back home to my wife. So it could work based off of that caller. It could work.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not-
Maybe
But
the child.
good.
most men ain't
But
in that
remember-
kid's life anyway.
But-
Most men ain't in that kid's life anyway. What are you
That's a
talking
bad-
about?
that's a bad
It's
statistic.
single.
That's a bad statistic, though. That's
It
bad-
is.
But no, that's a bad statistic.
That's
a bad.
But it's a
statistic.
fact, though. It's a fact.
Okay, it's also a fact that it's cold outside right now. What does that prove? It proves that it's cold. What I'm saying
Put
is
on a damn
no.
coat.
What I'm saying is what we do is we go off of the light that shine on the bad men. We go off the light that shine on those bad fathers, and we make a general and we generalize all. That's not the case. I was raised by my dad. All the men in my family, they don't play those games. I know plenty of men that are good fathers. That's like to say, okay, I'm sitting next to two men that's in their kids' lives. Y'all are active fathers. So you cannot say that. That's something that we have to
maybe
stop
4
generalizing.
days is good.
That's the one thing I
Or
don't
maybe they can set
not
up
using
something.
it.
But based off of what she said,
Stop.
because I was surprised, let me tell you, for them not to interact all three together,
Right.
it was a separate thing. That shocked the hell out of me.
I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie.
It shocks you.
Well,
we said
the
earlier,
reason why it shocked me
it's not all
because
about threesomes.
no, it's
all
not.
about
But
threesomes.
you know, it's
No.
right there. You know what I mean?
No, just because your eyes is getting big,
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's right there.
Like,
you know?
no, it don't always be about sex. That's why I said if we take the sexual aspect out of the equation,
Right.
There's other contributing factors that has to do with the.
And you heard her. So based off of everything that was going on, she said, we are working on that now. Right. That's what she said. Right. So obviously, the image that he's... No, I'm talking about just with the man. The image that he's portraying is good enough for her to get pregnant. Y'all got to keep in mind that these women know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a situation where we're trying to persuade her not to. I was just simply saying I don't think he's thinking long term.
Somebody said it's shocked because his face
like, she's not thinking about the reality of what could be or what could come. Because to sit there and say that you won't marry somebody, that's a commitment. I mean, like, are you marrying somebody temporarily or are you in it for life? Like, which one? So whatever it comes with that situation, you're saying this is what I want for life.
I mean, she okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
He okay with it. The wife is okay with it. AJ okay with it. Ra okay with it. You okay with it. Who gives a damn at this point?
Well,
she is fine.
Talking about it. Remember, this.
No, I'm just saying. But
no holding thoughts. We're talking about thoughts and opinions.
No, but I'm just saying that it seems like she made up her. She's not pregnant. She said we are working on it. So that means she know everything that she's dealing with, and she is okay with it. Now she's saying, well, maybe if the baby's, that's for her to think about. That's for them to
figure out, not to think about. That's for them to figure out. God,
well, she got to think about that because she's not pregnant at this moment.
Right.
Well, based off of how she was talking, she's not pregnant. But
I'm cold at home.
But the thing about it is, listen,
I need some food.
She's okay with it. And there's a lot of people that's okay with it. When I read them comments, when that topic was put on the page,
somebody said facts. Everybody with it.
Oh my God, it was 230 comments. I could not believe it because that's normally what are you taught?
What?
What are you taught? You marry a woman, you marry a man, and you live your life. That's it. You enjoy your life. You have kids or whatever. But now she talking about, no, I'm okay. You can go over there, and I'm over here. This is a different era.
But just because it's a different era doesn't mean like the woman, like the person.
That don't mean that she's wrong. That's what I'm saying.
I'm tired of this.
Talk louder.
I'm saying. No, you don't talk louder.
You're talking as if we said she's wrong. I never said she's wrong. I said I don't think she's thinking long term. I'm not saying
right. That is what she said.
Baby girl can go whatever direction she want to go, but at the end of the day, when you're making a decision to marry somebody or marry into a situation, you have to consider all things that could possibly happen. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I know it's impossible to consider every single thing because you don't know what life is going to bring. You don't know what curveballs are going to come until they come. But how many of us have said, are we ready for this, we ready for that, and we got into a situation, and the end result is we really wasn't ready for it, or it really wasn't what we thought it was going to be.
Carla, let me ask you this question. Did you ever do a threesome?
Oh, my God. You know what?
You know what?
Answer the question.
No,
you called in. Answer the question.
You never answered the question.
This is not about me.
That means yes.
That means yes. We're going to take it like yes.
Hold on. Was it 2 men or 2 women?
It was 2 men or 2 women?
What the hell? She
This ain't about me, y'all.
Right.
Okay, both?
No, y'all gonna leave her alone.
She could have got pregnant or you could have got pregnant.
Don't even say nothing, Carla. Don't even say nothing, because they playing in your face. Don't even say nothing. They just gonna keep trying.
Who signed you?
You did. What? Who signed yours? The hell? Every time you turn around, he
did you have a threesome? That's all we want to know. It's just a simple question. Just a yes or no. We don't even know who you are.
Yeah, she is dying.
Huh?
Right. Don't answer that damn question.
No, but tell me, we don't know who you are. So you can say yes or...
But what does that have to do with polygamy?
No, I'm about
to keep trying to get to this threesome.
I'm about to get to it. You got to answer the question.
Let's say I did.
Okay.
So, and now you just smiling off.
but hypothetically,
He don't even-
hold on,
he don't
no.
even
Hold
have
time
a
out.
question.
Time out.
Two
He
men
don't
or
even
two
have
Was
a
it
question.
two men or two women? Was it two men or two women?
Hypothetically speaking.
No. Because it's a point. No, I swear. I'm not trying to put you on the
But
spot
you
or
didn't-
anything,
that's-
but it's a
I
point
need
that
it
I'm
for
trying to
work.
make.
Mind
That's
your
all.
business.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So you can make your point. I'm gonna say, hypothetically speaking, there was a time where there were two men, and hypothetically speaking, there was a time where there were two women.
Okay.
So here's your point.
So let me ask you: what if you got pregnant and with the two men by the other guy?
What? With the two men by
What do you
the
mean
other?
with it?
That sounds like a third person.
No, she said hypothetically it was
two
two
guys.
men and two women. So I'm just asking you: what if you got pregnant by the other guy?
Oh, the one that she wasn't with, hypothetically.
Right. This
But
hypothetically.
who's to say that she was in a relationship with either one of them?
No, but
Right.
we hypothetically talking.
Hypothetically,
We hypothetically
And she
talking.
hypothetically said right. So who's to say that she was in
What
a
if you got
relationship
pregnant?
with either one of them?
What if you got pregnant by the other guy?
Who's to say she was in a
What if
relationship?
I? But what's the question? What do you mean? What if I?
What if you got pregnant by the other guy?
And I got pregnant by the other guy. What are you trying to get at?
If you was in a threesome, you in a
I want to see where
heterosexual
this, I want to see where this
relationship.
damn question going because this is.
If you got pregnant by the guy that came into your home, what if you?
Okay.
Right. Okay.
But what are you asking?
Right. I'm so confused. My
If
damn
I got
self.
pregnant by that guy, then I just got pregnant by that guy. What else is your question?
Wouldn't you be in the same position that the last caller would be in?
What? Hell no. She got a baby dad.
No. What do you know? She's
What?
looking to make a life with that guy. If
Okay.
I had a threesome with someone.
But when you have a threesome, that's what leads to things like this. You call.
No. What the?
Go ahead, AJ. She.
Let him go.
Yeah, you
Listen,
Go ahead.
listen. She want to talk. Go
Go ahead
ahead.
with your thought process.
No,
Go
nobody
ahead,
want
go
to talk.
ahead.
Listen.
Everybody letting everybody
Go
go.
ahead.
Somebody
Listen.
say
Go
something.
ahead. Go ahead.
Right. If you just told her, what if the baby got sick and all this other stuff? But if you had a threesome with another man, if you with a man and another man came into your bedroom, you could be in that same boat because you just wanted to have fun for a night.
Not necessarily, because she's not saying she want to have fun for a night. She's saying she want to be committed to him.
But I'm just saying, your fun for a night could have turned to a lifestyle.
And if not fun for a night turned into a baby, then that would be for me and my man and that other man to discuss on how we're going to make things work.
But
Me and my man.
But now it's a three-way now.
No, because what she's talking about is having a baby dad, and what you're talking about is her having two husbands. This is two totally
Right.
different situations. You're trying to equate this polygamy with
You know one
with
thing
her
that I learned
having-
about you? All you doing is sitting here defending women. That's all you doing.
Nigga, am I not here to speak for women?
No. You here to speak for truth.
I'm here to speak for women. First of all, I'm here to speak for truth. And I'm here to speak from my opinion, and I just so happen to be a woman, and I agree with this.
Just like
The
every
women-
time when we name about if women ugly,
wait a minute.
she gonna say, ain't no woman ugly in the world.
I ain't say that. Oh my god.
The fuck ain't no Precious is not ugly.
Precious
Like
is
this
not
woman, she is so biased.
Caller, is Precious
She-
ugly?
I don't think Precious is ugly.
I said
I
caller.
mean,
Caller, is Precious ugly? If you got to start with I mean, that means yes.
no, but listen, like I feel like beauty is in
The eye of the beholder.
Oh, she said I'm confused.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
No, somebody said
he's
that. I'm
confused. And
Beholder,
he is.
beholder, are your eyes saying that
Oh,
Precious
no,
is
you
beautiful?
didn't. Not beholder.
I'm not gonna judge her from her outer appearance.
Thank
because she
you.
ugly.
Thank
That's because she
you.
ugly. If she was pretty, you'd be like, oh, she's so pretty.
Once when people start talking about what your inner being is, you're
Nah.
ugly.
Once you gotta cut somebody
my
open to
thing-
see how
this-
beautiful they
now,
are.
Caller, this is the one thing that I said. This is hold on. I feel like my
You're
mic is
wrong
low.
for that.
Cause I feel like my mic is low, and this is why they over talking me this time. Because now I hear myself better.
Turn
Thank
my
you.
mic up.
So yeah, cause all y'all mics was higher than mine. So
I
what I
didn't
was
catch
saying,
that.
yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
I forgot.
Put that on. What I was saying, as far as her name is not Precious. Her name is Gabrielle Citadel.
Her name is Precious.
No, the F it's not. You out of pocket.
But if you said
What
Gabrielle
I'm
did
saying-
it, nobody would have known
First
who
of
you
all,
was
I
talking
don't know
about.
who did it is.
Whatever her
That's not
last
her
name
name. Her name is Gabrielle.
And then you'd have been like,
Citadel.
Precious. Oh,
Okay,
Precious.
shut up. What I told them is because this is the one thing that people always point out. Okay, we know that she was overweight. She's losing weight actually, and even with her losing weight, the one thing that people point out, they point out her nose, and that's why I said I don't think that she's ugly because the first thing that they point out is the fact that she got a wide nose and her nose all big. She has a black nose.
No, they say she's not ugly. She's not ugly.
Don't come right, exactly.
She ugly.
She's not ugly.
You know
The
why
one
y'all
thing
saying that she not ugly? Because y'all feel sorry for her.
No, nobody feel. First of all, sis about to get married and she got more money than me. What do I feel sorry for her for?
I'm listening.
She need to feel sorry for me and adopt me and my dog. That's what she need to do.
There are plenty of times where you can see a bad chick, you know what I'm saying, a nice looking female, right? But her personality is so ugly.
It makes her physically ugly. I said that before too.
I'm trying to tell you,
Yep.
yes.
They're not understanding. Somebody's inner ugliness can really make them outwardly ugly. And
No, it doesn't.
yes, it can.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
Because
whatever
when-
y'all.
Because when you
Thank you.
there's no way, because you got to preface the statement by saying that, so that it obviously makes them pretty. Because you got to be like, her attitude is so what?
No,
it makes
you
her
know what it
ugly.
is?
But
No,
you always, but
because
beforehand you
somebody-
gonna say, but she's a pretty girl.
No, because somebody's disposition can just be so nasty. And that literally when you meet them, you be like, I don't know what it is with them.
It's
you
a
ever
woman.
meet one of them people and
It's
you be
two
like, I
women
don't know what
talking.
it is with them, but they just like, I don't know what it is, and they never said anything to you. It's somebody like that at my job. Like she's never said anything.
They
to
gonna
me.
fuck you up.
So if you tall,
your
but
job.
you short stuff,
They gonna fuck you up because you keep talking about your job. They gonna be like, hey B, you keep boop.
And my thing is, anybody who know me know I don't swing first. But
That's what's gonna get your shit coast.
Yeah, all right.
All right, you know what? Now let's shut this
Shout
down.
out.
Thank you very much, caller, for calling in.
It's gonna be like this.
Now we
Yeah,
talking
all
about
right.
fights and stuff.
First of all,
you
all right.
first of all,
I appreciate you
already-
calling
You
me.
already know what time it
Yeah.
is. You know too many people. You already know what time it is.
Hey,
I
man.
ain't.
Yeah, you get into way too many fights.
Nah, I'm just saying. You keep saying your job. I know somebody. At some point, they gonna see this, and
Then
you
they
know what I
gonna
mean?
see it. Did I call out a name?
But did you say you didn't call out a name, but she thought you was talking about her? I think I'm gonna need to leave early today. Hey Ryan, bro, I'm not gonna be able to do this show. Hey Ryan, bro. Y'all gonna see. Hey Ryan, bro, I ain't gonna be able to do a show tonight.
She gonna have the Aaliyah. She
I'll
gonna
be
have
right
to
up.
she gonna
I'll
have to
be
sit
right up
down,
in this joint.
sit down.
I'll be right up in this joint.
She gonna be like- She gonna be like, hey, caller.
She gonna be like, you gotta see her. Like, nah, she was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I can't
I'm alright. She gotta see her.
I can't stand it.
I did her worse.
You know, everybody that get beat up say that. You gotta see them. Hey,
Well, clearly, I ain't worried about catching that eye because I wouldn't have said it.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
God.
Alright.
Shit.
I'm mad because ain't y'all hung up with
Hey
Carla
folks,
before
let's
I
see what
got
happened
me.
Tuesday. Let's see if she come in
Yep.
on Tuesday.
I already know what
gonna
time
get
it
it
is.
Tuesday.
She sound real brave Thursday.
I'm gonna be right in here like this,
Tuesday.
like this. Right
Let me
here.
tell you this.
Once again.
I failed. Hey, Rob, I fell. And you landed on your eye.
Of all the damn places, you gonna land on your eye.
She come out, she gonna be left eye. Sorry, AJ.
Hey, yo.
Yo,
We had fun tonight.
Y'all get on my nerves.
Oh, we gotta shut it down, man. We gotta pay some bills.
Yeah,
I'm tired of that.
I'm gonna need you to bring this with you to work.
Oh, I don't bring that.
Listen, listen.
They know what time it is.
Hey, listen. You think we can
Somebody said people not ugly, they just be broke. Look at the Kardashians.
Oh my God. Hey, listen, man. We've been on this for an hour, 11 minutes, man.
Right.
This was
Y'all
a great
play too
topic.
much.
I mean, we might have to come back to this.
I know. I'm
because-
turning their mics down next time because they not letting me keep stopping me from talking. That's what we not gonna do. I'm tired of y'all
man.
shenanigans.
Oh my
I'm tired of it.
You know, we signing out for Ra.
She turned her whole thing
Oh my God.
got to
Because they gonna turn your lights out, you gonna turn our mic down.
She gonna come in this joint like this.
I'm tired of them cutting me off. Now I got to be all loud.
Yeah, she caught me with the first one, but you gotta see what she look like. Well, all we see is your damn eye.
And both my eyes gonna be just like they already.
What up, Berta? Oh my God, man, y'all got me in here sweating, man.
Y'all irking my. You sweating because you drinking that tea. That's why he's sweating.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You weren't with me shooting